Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Adekunle Williams. How are you all doing? Hope you guys are good. Hope you guys are fine. If you're new to this channel, kindly click on the subscription button. Click on the notification bell to let you know whenever I post any new video. So while some of you were sleeping, a lot went down in the Big Brother house. We had our very first confrontation. I wouldn't really call it a fight because there was not really a full-blown fight, and that involves Mercy and the current head of house, Adekunle. But before then, other stuff happened in the house, like Soma asking Cross about his situation with Angel, also telling Cross that he is also, interested in Angel, even though he has a girlfriend outside. Now, this happened in the head of house lounge. Remember that Adekunle picked Soma, Cross, Fraud, and of course Shay to be his BFFs, and that gave them the right to be there and of course to enjoy whatever privileges comes with the head of house lounge. So while they were up there playing, I think snooker or something, Soma brought up the topic about Cross and Angel. Earlier on, Adekunle had already asked Angel about she and Cross when she said that she and Cross are just housemates. Now back to the conversation between Soma and Cross. When Soma asked Cross, interested in Angel, I just want to know what's up between the both of you. Cross was like, you know what, they were cool. That is, he and Angel, they were very, very cool. But Angel screwed up and now they're just, they're just housemates, or like they're just there. And Soma was like, see, the reason why I'm telling you this is because I'm kind of feeling her. Even though I have a girlfriend, I just don't want you to feel any type of way about it. And Cross was like, no, I'm good. I mean, it's fine and all that. And Soma was like, you sure? Because, probably very soon you might be seeing some kind of movement between both of us. I don't want it to be kind of like, awkward. And Cross was like, you know what, it's good. And at the end of the day, they hugged it out. Cross was like, you're a good man and all that. For me, that's a very cool thing to do, knowing that these two people already have history together, especially when you actually don't know what caused their break in friendship or break in relationship. But my question is, will Cross be able to keep to his word of not minding? I think he will. But like I always say, time will tell. Now, aside from that, there was also another relationship issue, but this time around it's with Mercy and Ike. Mercy was not really directly involved in this, but her relationship with Ike was, because Ike was talking to Angel about Mercy. Now, you all remember earlier on after the envelope challenge that Mercy won, basically she was the one that got immunity. Ike was telling Fraud that Mercy is a witch. Like, how did she get that envelope and all that? Now, back to that conversation, Ike was like, he doesn't really want to get close to Mercy at this point. And this was because Angel asked him about, his relationship with Mercy. Why wouldn't they talk and all that? He also made mention that, at some point he's going to do what he wants to do, that he's envisaging Mercy winning the show again. He might just come again to throw her off her game or something like that. Now, that conversation happened, even though Angel was like, you know what, even if Mercy wins the second time, she will be there cheering her on. So that conversation also happened in the house. Also, Illebaye had a conversation with Soma and Angel, our boarding ship. She said that a particular female housemate in the house was pissing her off. That the person has done, something that will piss her off twice. So she's waiting for the third time to confront the person. Now, according to Illebaye, she said the first one was something she said about Kidwire. The person said about Kidwire or something. And the second one, she didn't really tell us what the person did. And she refused to disclose to us what or who exactly this person is. But my best guess is between Tolanibaj and Venita. Why do I say so? Because she mentioned Kidwire, and I know one person that has been hovering around Kidwire ever since the show started is Tolanibaj. And also remember that Illebaye put up Tolanibaj for possible eviction. So in my head, I'm thinking maybe it's Tolanibaj. In fact, for me, the guess is 70% it has to be Tolanibaj, or my 30%, and my 30% goes to Venita. Why Venita? Well, because there was a statement that Venita made when Illebaye was or went into Neo's bed. So in my head, I'm like, okay, it might be Venita. I mean, she's been pissing a lot of people off so far in the house, so it might just be her. But my money actually is on Tolanibaj. I don't understand why Illebaye is not, telling us who that is. Maybe she doesn't really trust Angel and Soma yet, which is quite understandable. But me, I cannot wait for the third time, Sha. Let the basbos begin. Yes, guys. Now, talking about basbos, I told you guys earlier on in this video that an almost basbos happened. Yes, guys. Now, what caused this whole disagreement between the both parties, that is Mercy and Adekunle, of course, is their first wager tax. Now, earlier on in the night, in the garden, the likes of Mercy, Venita, Alex, we are talking about, and I think Princess at some point, they were talking about the wager, and they were talking about how they are going to do it, who is going to be acting as who is going to be acting out or reading out people's highlights and all that. They were kind of like assigning roles, and they said, you know what, because people were trying to eat, maybe they'll let them eat, and after eating, they'll have enough energy to come practice for their wager presentation. And Mercy was like, they've not even practiced for their presentation, and that she wanted Adekunle to actually start from the moment he was declared the head of house to get the ground running, basically. Now, when they were done eating and all that, some of the housemates were in the garden also brainstorming, about the presentation, how they're going to do it, who's going to take what roles and all that. Meanwhile, Adekunle and some other housemates like Soma, Angel, Fraud, I think Neo, Venita were in the pink room, basically gisting and, trying to retire for the night and all that. Now, Mercy, who was in the garden, I think she just felt like, where's the head of house and all that. So she came into the pink room and she was like,
Adekunle, you will lose your first wager. And I promise you, because I will not come out again. Yes, you guys will do it. Let's go and do something. And everybody saying tomorrow. It's all of us. Let's go do these things. I've been outside there waiting for you guys. Say you're sleeping. You guys are not even sleeping.
I don't want to lose wager. They say let's go.
It's your first wager. You guys are not even being serious.
And Adekunle was like, you know what? Tomorrow we are going to be practicing and all that. And that did not go down well with Mercy, and she was like, you know what, no, I mean, you guys are here gisting. It's not like you are busy doing anything. It's not like you are sleeping or all that. So that was when Mercy stormed off, and Adekunle was like, you know what, let's go address this and call everybody and address this in the lounge. So when Adekunle called for a meeting, so while he was addressing them, Mercy stood up and walked out. Now, this did not go down well with Adekunle, as he said that everybody at some point will be heads of house, and he might as well do the same thing that Mercy did to him when it comes to her own turn. Lest I forget, while Mercy was addressing Adekunle earlier on, she also made mention that he should not be listening to all these guys, because when they become the head of house, they will just raise shoulder and become so authoritative, and I mean, that she has seen that happen before. They will just change, so that Adekunle should not pay attention to them. And this was what she said, earlier on before, the whole meeting happened. After the meeting was done, Pere and White Money came to meet Mercy for her own side of the story, and Mercy narrated to them, and they were like, but that's what you're narrating is quite different from what, Adekunle is saying. And White Money also confirmed that Adekunle told him that, that whatever practice of the wager that they were doing on the outside was not like official, and they're going to do it tomorrow. So Mercy was like, yeah, he also said the same thing to me, that they are not going to be practicing, they are resting and all that, and they are going to be doing it tomorrow. Now, Pere was like, I mean, that was not what he said, because from where he is coming from, it looks like you disrespected him. And then Soma and Angel came into the whole situation and was telling Mercy that what she did was wrong and that they did not know that there were people in the garden practicing, and Mercy called them a liar, that they are lying, that one thing she hates is liars. And she asked Cross, did you not know that there were people practicing for the wager outside? And Cross said that he knew, that was why he followed her out when she came. And Soma and Angel said a lot of them in the room did not know that a wager tax preparation was going on, and they said that to her face, and she was like, you know what, let her sleep, that they should leave her alone and all that. So that was the almost basbos that happened last night. What do I think about that situation? I understand where Mercy is coming from, being that it's their first wager. Obviously, she is one person that does not joke with their wager, and she obviously wants them to win their wager. I also understand where Adekunle is coming from. He's kind of like, I noticed yesterday, when Adekunle won the head of house, he's kind of like being strategic. He's kind of like being careful, not to, how do I put it? Not to step on toes unnecessarily. I think that's the word. And he's just being careful. So he just wants to kind of like be in the good books, because you don't really know how this thing will go. It's the first time, and he knows there will be no eviction. So I think he's just treading carefully. So I kind of get where Adekunle is coming from. Mercy is right and wrong in this situation. Of course, she's right to feel the way she feels about the tax presentation, because if you are in that house, you know that Big Brother counts the preparation for the tax too. It's not just, the end result. It's also about how you guys prepared for the tax. But she coming out and saying, oh, Adekunle, let's go outside. You're going to lose your wager. I promise you. The tone and manner with which she said what she said, the way she was even addressing Soma and Angel and all that, that was a nice. It's given a main character energy. I know main character energy is not bad, but already Big Brother has already stated that everybody in that competition is equal, and she is still feeling, a level of superiority over a lot of the housemates that are there. That's not cool. That's honestly not cool. The way Amanda she addressed that, for me, I feel like it's not cool. But where she is coming from, the intention with which she came, yes, that intention is actually right, because you have to get focused. There is no bad thing in addressing Adekunle properly as the head of house, because he might not be exerting his authority on them yet, but the way she handled the situation wasn't nice. So let's see how this whole thing will be handled. That's my own thoughts about this. What are yours? Let me know in the comment section. On that note, I'd like to say a very big thank you to you all for being part of my channel. If you have not yet subscribed, kindly click on the subscription button, click on the notification bell to let you know whenever I post any new video. Until I come your way again, I remain your darling girl, Adekunle Williams. Have yourself a beautiful, wonderful day ahead.